Morning. From America's newest fine restaurant, Tom Breneman's on Vine Street between Hollywood and Sunset Boulevards, Kellogg's All-Bran and Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes serve you breakfast in Hollywood. Friends, many of you women are already preparing for Christmas by making fruit cakes and gathering ingredients for those delicious cakes and big open-faced pies. And speaking of those open-faced pies, here's a crusty old number whose big fat face is always wide open. It's Tom Breneman.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies. Yes, an early morning greetings to you out there at the other end of the network. Not too early, perhaps, in your locality, but a little on the early side out the California way, where the ladies are having breakfast in Hollywood. And special hello to you veterans in the hospitals along the line. This morning, we're throwing out the radio welcome mat to those thousands of fellows who are approaching our shores aboard Uncle Sam's transports. We understand a lot of you guys and gals are within radio earshot and no doubt beginning to get a little goose pimply as you get within sighting distance of the Statue of Liberty and the Golden Gate. Welcome home, gang, and we mean welcome. The weather in sunny Southern California? What? Same old beautiful day. What? Rain? We don't call it rain out here. We call it sabotage. Huh? Who are you, please? Let's visit a little here.
I'm Georgia McCarty. I'm from Elgin, Illinois, where they make Elgin watches. That's a plug, I guess you know.
Yes, it does sound like a plug, huh?
Yes, it does.
Do you wear an Elgin watch, do you?
Well, right now, no. I'm working on that right now.
You're working on it?
I'm working on it.
What is your name again?
Georgia McCarty.
Be quiet, please. Georgia McCarty, and you're from Elgin, Illinois, where they make Elgin watches.
That plug, thank you,
yes.
Tom.
Well,
thank
Elgin
you.
watches are mighty good watches, I don't mind.
They absolutely are. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You don't even have a watch.
Oh,
you're not wearing one.
Now, that's sabotage. Do you want me to tell them about this California weather?
Wait a minute, Georgia. Here's a great chance for... I'll just be quiet a minute. Here's a great chance for you to get an Elgin watch.
All right, fine.
Tell me your name is Georgia?
Georgia McCarty.
Yes, and you're from Elgin. I'm
from Elgin, Illinois. I'm living in Santa Monica, California right now.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am.
And you'd like very much to have an Elgin watch?
I would like very much to have an Elgin watch.
Well, I think you're deserving of an Elgin watch.
Well,
I really
thank
do.
you. Now, he's giving me a plug.
No, I really do think you are. Sure. And tell him to send me one, too, will you?
All right.
How do you like that? Elgin watch. I wear a Gruen myself. Why wasn't it? Well, it is. Look at it. It's a good one, too.
All right, that's a very good watch. But Elgin people, please send Tom Breneman an Elgin watch immediately.
And I don't want a cheap one, either.
Who are you? Helen V. Gagan, Chicago, Illinois.
Mm-hmm. Who's this?
Dottie Fuller from Barberton, Ohio.
From Barberton, Ohio. And you, please. We're just visiting.
Martha Linton, Oakdale, PA.
From where?
Oakdale, Pennsylvania.
Oakdale, Pennsylvania. Hello.
Hello.
Tell us your name.
Mrs. Ports from Baltimore City.
Your first name?
Barbara E.
Barbara E. Ports?
Yes.
From Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Uh-huh. Tell me, how long have you been in Southern California, Miss Ports?
Oh, I just landed here Tuesday morning.
You got here Tuesday morning. Did you fly out?
I did.
You did?
Yes, sir.
And how old are you, Miss Ports? You mind saying?
Almost 82.
Almost 82. And you flew. Is that your first flight?
My first flight.
Oh, gee, it was thrilling, wasn't it?
Was. I enjoyed it every bit.
Did you? Uh-huh. You didn't get airsick or anything?
No, indeed.
No.
I was ready for my dinner and my breakfast. Eat hearty.
Oh, good. 82, and she flies all the way from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Did you ever dream that you might fly across country, Miss Ports?
No, I never give it a thought till the late years that ever I would get in a plane, or ever such a thing would be on Earth.
Yeah.
Years back in my early days.
Well, look at radio. Now you're talking cross country.
I say I.
You're a radio star
I'm
now.
supposed to say hello to.
What?
I'm supposed to say hello to my daughter in Baltimore. Hello, Hester.
No, you mustn't do that now. Now, you know better than that, don't you, Miss?
I got hundreds there listening for me to say this, but I didn't expect to come here quite so soon.
Mm-hmm.
I just landed it.
Now, you know that was against the law, don't you? Radio law. say
well,
hello.
that might be it, but I have to say it.
You had to say it. But just for that, you won't get an Elgin watch. You weren't going to get one anyway. You're wearing an Elgin? What kind of watch are you wearing?
Oh,
Let's see.
It's on King Sam, I don't mind.
Oh, yeah. Ingersoll. All right, let's meet a couple more boys. Hometown.
Waterloo, Ontario. Able Seaman or Pollock.
Thank you.
Erie, Pennsylvania, Seaman First Class, Jack Bourne.
Okay.
Clausen, Michigan, Lieutenant Florence S. Hill.
Hamilton, Maryland, Private First Class Elizabeth Boone.
Thank you, Betty.
Hagerstown, Maryland, Private Lucille Cox.
Hagerstown, Maryland. I've been there many times.
Detroit, Michigan. Private William Haber.
Austin, Texas, PFC Pat O'Connell.
Austin, Texas, PFC Charles W. Ray.
Hello?
Hershey, Pennsylvania. Staff Sergeant Donald B. Williams.
Clary, Minnesota, William Brown, PFC.
Thank you, Bill.
Toledo, Ohio, Seaman First Class Jack Keller.
Yeah, you.
Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, Seaman First Class Clifford S. White.
Lowell Gardner, Napanee, Indiana, Torpedoman Second Class.
Now you can find it.
Dallas Gardner, Napanee, Indiana, Seaman First Class.
Hello.
Greenville, South Carolina. Sergeant Charles Williams.
Springfield, Ohio, Lieutenant Rollin L. Smith, USNR.
Thank you, sir.
Chinook, Kansas, Gladys L. Deck.
Cleveland, Ohio, Staff Sergeant Betty Smith.
Yeah. All right. Hello there.
From San Antonio, Texas, Warrant Officer Charles H. Osland.
Good.
Montreal, Canada. Lance Corporal Bill Cook.
Springfield, Ohio, Lieutenant Colonel Carlton Stewart.
Thank you.
Lawrenceville, Ohio, Colonel and Mrs. Don't forget the Mrs. C.C. Baumgartner.
How long you been married, Colonel?
Oh, too long.
How long, for instance? How long?
Oh, something like 10, 15 years. I've lost count.
You've lost count. You're the one who didn't forget the missus. We're going to meet some more of them in just a moment.
From Oakland, California. Staff Sergeant George Moore.
We're going to meet some more of them in just a moment. But right now, everybody in uniform. Come on, stand, will you? We want to give you a reception to breakfast in Hollywood. Let them have it. Come on. And what a nice turnout. Good luck. You know, folks, I don't believe any of us do not realize how important it is to make the victory loan as big a success as the war loans were. We owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to our fighting men, and buying victory bonds is a practical way of partially paying it. For from some of these proceeds of the victory loan, the wounded will be cared for, veterans will be rehabilitated for civilian life, and the families of the men who didn't come back will be looked after. Now, if you'd like to get a very special bond, there's one for $150 known as the Roosevelt Bond, issued in memory of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And you can obtain this, if you wish, direct from the hometown of the late president, Hyde Park, New York. It will come to you in a special souvenir wrapper with the Hyde Park Post Office cancellation stamp on it. And the bond itself will bear the Hyde Park Post Office issuing agent's stamp. And to get your special Roosevelt Memorial Bond, make out your application on a post office form and enclose your check or money order for $150 and simply address it to Hyde Park, the Hyde Park Post Office, New York. But be sure to buy victory bonds anyway, no matter where or for what amount. Now then, we're going for a hat. I spotted one when I came in here, and I've lost it, Johnny.
Tom, here's a thin feather number over here that is really a sweet back job.
Huh?
A sweet back job, I think it looks good on you.
Well, let's get out here and try it. I saw one somewhere talking about you. Who are you?
Mrs. Wayne Coates, Canton, Ohio.
Well, take it off, Miss Coates, and we'll try it on.
Lieutenant, Canton, Ohio, Lieutenant Wayne Coates.
Oh, I see. This is the wife, eh, Lieutenant?
That's right.
And who are you? What's your name?
Sergeant Raymond C. Hamer, Chicago.
Okay, Sergeant. Mrs. Coates has a little thing on it. It looks like I don't know what you would call it, but as Johnny said, it's a bent feather model. What is that bird, anyway? A little lovebird? Huh? Could be. And tail's dropping the back. I don't know. Let's just put it on quick, kid. Very descriptive mood today, huh? So it looks a little on the saggy side here, doesn't it? You think that's funny, Colonel? We haven't had a hat on a colonel for a long time. Come on, Colonel. Have I got it on backwards? Yeah. Well, Colonel, I guess it's precious little I know about hats. Well, I'll tell you what you do. We'll put it on you the way you think it should be. Hoodman! Here, Johnny, take it back to the poor lieutenant. Oh, that's all in fun. You know, you all have nice things, rayon dresses and children's nice clothes and your delicate slips and nightgowns, which must be washed ever so often. When that time comes, just remember that if you give them Ivory Flakes care, you'll get up to twice the wear. Never wash things the wrong way with the wrong kind of soap. Remember that wash tests prove that when all these things were washed gently in Ivory Flakes, they gave up to twice the wear. Change to gentle Ivory Flakes care and get up to twice the wear. Now then, you are...
Henrietta Berry from Washington, D.C.
Fine, you draw a number out of the basket and we'll award our wishing ring.
Washington, D.C., Captain A.E. Berry.
Thank you. Gee, a lot of boys and their wives here this morning.
Jacksonville, Florida, Sergeant Mark Colson.
Uh-huh.
Port Washington, New York, PSC Russell Beckley.
Fine.
Springfield, Massachusetts, Sergeant Albert Legger.
Thank you.
Norfolk, Virginia, Aviation Machinist Mate, Second Class, John Minnis Hall.
John
Minnis Hall.
Mm-hmm. This wins our wishing ring, 81795. 81795. Must be here. Well, what do you know? Isn't this swell? Hello there, Sergeant. Isn't this grand? Now tell us, who are you?
Staff Sergeant Betty Smith, or was.
Staff
Smith,
Sergeant Betty Smith from
Cleveland,
where, Betty?
Cleveland, Ohio.
From Cleveland, Ohio. How long have you been in the Marine Corps?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Where have you been stationed, Sergeant?
Cherry Point, North Carolina.
What are you doing way out here?
Oh, a little vacation before I go back to work.
Oh. And what did you do before you went into the Corps, Betty?
Secretarial work.
Mm-hmm.
General Electric.
Is that for the General Electric Company?
Yes. The lamp department.
The lamp department.
They make very good lamps.
They make very good lamps.
Best.
Are we advertising Elgin watches, General Electric, or what? You don't mind my saying Procter & Gamble pays for this time on the radio?
No, not at all.
We try to advertise Ivory Flakes.
Yes, I see. They've been hard to get, too.
They've been hard to get. Well, I just haven't been able to... I haven't seen... What's that, Bobby? Tell me, what do you plan doing when you get out of uniform, Betty?
Oh, I suppose I'll go back to my other job.
Back to General Electric in the lamp department.
Oh, yes. It's a good company.
Sure it is. Do you have any idea your home folks might be hearing you, Betty?
I hope they are.
Yeah, I hope so, too. Well, here's the wishing ring you won. Have you ever heard the program before?
Believe it or not, I haven't.
No, well, of course, you were busy at that time.
That's right.
Sure. That's why she has those sergeant stripes.
Surely we work in the Marine Corps.
You bet you work in the Marine Corps. There it is, honey.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, it's
very nice.
It's kind of designed to make your wish come true.
Well.
Now, wait a minute here.
Shall I take off my Marine Corps ring?
No, let's put it on this finger.
This one?
You're the most nervous Marine sergeant I've ever seen. Well, that's all right, honey.
I don't get a ring every day.
No. You stick around here and you get a ring from the boys.
That fits, too.
Yes, nice. Now, tell us your wish, Sergeant.
Well, I'd like to have a nice little home out here in sunny Southern California.
Well, that's grand. That's a swell wish. Now, I hope her wish comes true. Good luck. You heard what she said, sunny Southern California. Didn't you? Our party lineup continues to grow by leaps and bounds. 12 big breakfast in Hollywood get-togethers patterned after our program are being staged across the country today. So let's give them a big hand, even though we don't have time to salute each group individually. Let's send them a cheer from the home base. That about concludes the first portion of Breakfast in Hollywood, brought to you by Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes.
Ivory Flakes, twice the wear. Ivory Flakes, twice the wear.
Thank you, Charlie. This next 15 minutes brings you greetings from the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, makers of all brands. Yes, indeed. And we're going to award, as we do each morning, our orchid to our eldest guest. And I'd like to know the little lady down there in the aisle. How old is she, please? 84. 86. 86. Is 86 the winner? 86 the winner? And so she is. Who is the little lady 86? Oh, fine. Now, come on. Johnny, will you bring the little lady at room 84, too? We have 2 orchids this morning. Hello, and who is this?
Jenny Clark.
Well, come on here, Miss Clark. Where do you live? In Los Angeles. And you were 86. Is that right, Miss Clark?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Jenny Clark. Last July. And this is Mrs.
Alice Bunny.
Alice Bunny.
Bloomington, Illinois.
From Bloomington, Illinois. I want you to meet Jenny Clark. Now you can both meet the ladies of Breakfast in Hollywood. Now, tell me, let's turn right around here now. You don't mind my asking you a few questions.
No, ask all you want.
Ask away, huh?
Yeah.
Where are you from originally, Miss Clark?
Well, I was born in Whitewater, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And I've lived in several different states.
Yeah.
Texas. And...
Mm-hmm. You've been in Los Angeles a number of years, have you?
Yes, sir. I've lived here 44 years.
44 years. Uh-huh. Did you raise a family?
Yes, I had 5 children. I lost 2 little girls when I was babies. I raised 3 boys.
Mm-hmm. And your name is Bunny.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a very unusual name.
Oh, not so very. Not where I came from.
Oh, is it? Wait a minute. I've heard of one of your relatives, Bugs Bunny. Terrible. Did you have any little rabbits? Did you, Miss Bunny?
3.
3 of them. Uh-huh. How many grandchildren do you have?
I don't know. 5, I think.
You have great-grandchildren?
2.
2?
Yes, sir. I know about that.
Huh? You do know about that?
Yes.
What was your maiden name, Mrs. Bunny?
Lion.
A lion. Oh, dear. Page Walt Disney. A lion marrying a bunny.
Yes, sir.
Where were you married, Miss Bunny?
Well, in Illinois.
You were married in Illinois.
Yes, I was born in West Virginia.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. And you
lived most of my time in Illinois.
Where in Illinois?
Around Bloomington.
Around Bloomington. Mm-hmm. Well, then you have a lot of friends back there, I bet you.
Oh, I hope I have several.
Yes, I bet you do. You said now you're living in Los Angeles, are you, Miss Bunny?
Oh, no, I'm just visiting here.
Oh, I see. You are from Bloomington, then?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I didn't quite get that.
Oh, yes, you didn't.
No, I didn't. If you don't be careful, I'll get you a carrot.
If you do, I'll eat it.
You do? You eat it, huh? What's up, Doc? Let me get back to you, Mrs. When were you 82, Mrs. Bunny?
84.
Oh, 84, pardon.
Well, I'm just pretty near it.
Oh, you're not quite 84, huh?
Oh, New Year's Day, I'll be 84.
Oh, New Year's Day.
Yes.
Oh, I can think of a million gags.
Let's have about 500 of them, then.
500 what?
I say let's have about 500 of those million gags.
Oh. No, I'll tell you, they all have to do with bunnies, and we're not talking about bunnies now. No, tell me, B-U-N-N-Y?
N-E-Y.
N-E-Y. Do you remember John Bunny?
Well, I tried for a long time to find him, but I never did.
Well, he was a great motion picture actor.
Yes.
A fine comedian many years ago.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You've heard of him, I guess.
Oh, yes, I've heard of him.
He spelled his name same as you did, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yes, I recall.
But I didn't know him.
You didn't know him?
No.
Do you go to the movies at all, Miss Bunny?
Very seldom.
How about you, Miss Clark? Do you go to attend the movies?
Yes, I do. And I always listen to your program every day.
Well, that's
when
nice.
I'm home.
Thank you. Who's your favorite motion picture star?
Must I tell?
Well, it's all right. I mean, you have a favorite.
Well, I think you are.
A motion picture star?
Yes.
Well, I'm not a motion picture star yet.
No, you're not in motion pictures yet.
No, I'll tell you. Well,
you're going to be.
Yeah, we just finished our picture. Uh-huh. And it'll be released about first of the year, sometime first year.
Well,
yes, then I'll be your favorite, huh?
Yes, I think so.
I suppose Bugs Bunny is yours.
Well, I don't have any.
Have you ever seen Bugs Bunny, Miss Bunny? Well, he's a great character.
I expect.
Dear. Well, Mrs. Clark, you get the first orchid.
Oh.
Isn't it beautiful? That's the famous Armoroy orchid. They're beautiful. And that goes to Mrs. Clark, Miss Jenny Clark. Jenny, isn't it?
Yes, Jenny.
Who is 86. And here's Mrs. What's your first name?
Alice.
Alice Bunny. There you are, Miss Bunny.
Thank you.
There you are, honey. You ever had an orchid before?
Yeah. No, I never have.
Have you ever had an orchid?
No, I never have.
Huh? No, I'm not either. Well,
trying time for you.
It's a trying time for me. Here's a little kiss. It's the first time I've ever kissed a rabbit. I love you, Bunny. He's only about 4'9". You're cute. You know, friends, if Kellogg's All-Bran were just a routine conventional breakfast food, I wouldn't mention it in the same breath with that swell cereal Kellogg's Pep. But the fact is, Kellogg's All-Bran has so much to offer and has helped so many people. I just think its unusual benefits should be known to every single person who needs them. And here's the kind of benefits I mean.
Kellogg's All-Bran is a natural laxative food. That means that if you're not getting enough bulk in your diet to keep regular, then eating a dish of Kellogg's All-Bran every day and drinking plenty of water may solve this problem for the rest of your life, because this remarkable regulating cereal is a natural source of bulk. Now, if after a 10-day trial you don't agree that Kellogg's All-Bran is beneficial, the Kellogg Company will refund to you twice what you paid for your package.
And don't lose sight of this, friends. All the while you're eating the crisp, toasty shreds of Kellogg's All-Bran, you get an extra rich supply of whole grain vitamins and minerals. Iron, for instance, to help make good red blood. Why, 1 ounce of Kellogg's All-Bran gives you more than a third of your daily minimum iron need. So make free with your package of beneficial, wonderful Kellogg's All-Bran. And if you don't have a package, go to the grocer's and get one today. Remember, Kellogg's All-Bran is made by the makers of Kellogg's Pep. And they're both pips, believe me. Has Uncle Corny come in yet, Bobby? All right. Who are you? What's your name?
Cambridge, Maryland, PSC, Edward Mowbray.
Uh-huh. How are you, Ed? And who you are?
You got me
I
already.
got you. All right. We got some over here, will you? We're waiting for Uncle Corny. He'll be in the...
Tampa, Florida, Aviation Machinist First Class, Ted Bell.
Mm-hmm. You?
Cunningham, Pennsylvania, Seaman First Class, William Marshall.
Good. And you?
Easton, Pennsylvania, Aviation Machinist Second, Earl Woodring.
Thank you, Earl. Hello, Sergeant.
Spencer, Nebraska, Staff Sergeant James M. Drinky.
Drinky? Well, welcome, boys and girls. Our good neighbor letter comes from Newport, Rhode Island. And it's a dandy, too. It says, Dear Tom, our good neighbor who deserves your orchid is Mrs. Lucy Pascali of 22 Tilden Avenue, Newport, Rhode Island. She has done so much for the boys at the Naval Hospital here. She makes daily visits with cakes and pies and cookies, candy, cigarettes, and anything that brings a little comfort and cheer to the boys who are far from home. She makes a birthday cake every week for some individual and takes everything that goes to make it a real party, so the boys can forget their handicaps and enjoy just a little bit of home for a while. She's also donated radios, magazines, stationery, and ashtrays, and anything they may need. On one occasion, when a boy was unable to write his folks, she wrote and invited the mother to visit her, and therefore made it possible for the mother to be with her son. These are but a few of the good deeds, the many good deeds she does daily. She has a part-time job besides caring for her father and brother. For devoting so much time and effort to the welfare of others, don't you think she deserves an orchid? Sincerely yours, Mrs. Frances Turano of 28 Tilden Avenue, Newport, Rhode Island. You betcha we do. That's a grand letter. And today we have made Mrs. Lucy Pascali, 22 Tilden Avenue, Newport, Rhode Island, our good neighbor of the day. Come on, Tony. Morning, Tony. How do you feel this morning?
Well, I feel pretty good today. I'm a little on the wet side, though.
Yeah, it's a little rainy out there.
Yes, you'll have to give me that orchid now and let me get out of here. I'm in a hurry. I want to get home and sharpen up my axe and go out and cut me down a Christmas tree.
Oh, Corny. Christmas is almost a month off.
Yeah, I know, but I like to do my Christmas chopping early.
Oh, goodness, don't encourage him. But it's a good idea, Corny. I mean, Christmas will be here before we know it. What are you going to get your wife?
Eh?
I say, what are you going to get your wife for Christmas?
Well, I'm trying to get her about 3,000 more balls of yarn so she can finish her bed jacket.
Oh, wait a minute. She needs 3,000 more balls of yarn to finish a bed jacket? How come so much?
We got a triple bed.
Oh, Corny is right. Have you got a little joke for us this morning, Corny?
Eh?
I say, have you got a joke for us? You heard me.
Oh, he asks me that every day. He says, Corny, have you got a joke? Heavens to Betsy, he knows I got a joke.
Well, what is it this morning, Corny?
Well, speaking of beds.
Go on.
Well, have you heard that new song they're singing about the cheap rooming house beds?
No, what song is singing about the cheap rooming house beds? What song is that?
Springs are busting out all over.
Oh, my. Corny, you stopped by Cedric's, pick up the orchid. The good neighbor orchid this morning goes to Mrs. Lucy Pascali in Newport, Rhode Island. We're sending 2 more orchids this morning, too. One to Mrs. Medora Hitt of Rosebud, Texas, and Mrs. Margaret Linneberry of Topeka, Kansas. They're celebrating their 100th birthdays today. You'll take care of it.
Yes, I'll take care of it. Goodbye, everybody.
Hold on, Frank. There goes that time, rather. That second hand's coming up to the closing time. I'm afraid to get out your songs, folks. I'm afraid we're going to have to leave the network now. We have our lovely Dewberry Beauty Kit to award, and Cedric has sent us some very beautiful roses this morning, and we'll get those out after we leave the network. Sorry to break it up, but golly, we must go. Come on now, let's hear it. And that ends our Hollywood breakfast.
That's about all we have time for today, friends. But be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more fun with our guests here in Tom Breneman's restaurant. This is John Nelson turning the mic back to your host, Tom Breneman.
Just a word to you folks out there in the San Bernardino way. We're looking forward to our visit with you come next Saturday morning. The gang will all be there and hope you will be too. A victory bond of any denomination will do the trick. San Bernardino, day after tomorrow. That's all for now. Good luck to our nation and to Americans all over the world. Till tomorrow, bye all.
Tom Breneman's Breakfast in Hollywood is brought to you at the same time every day, Monday through Friday, by Kellogg's All-Bran and Procter & Gamble's Ivory Slate. Stay tuned for Kellogg's Home Edition, heard over most of these same stations immediately following the next announcement.
He likes Kellogg's Corn Flakes. She likes Kellogg's Pep. Junior likes a different Kellogg's cereal every morning. So listen to them cheer the news that Kellogg's Variety is back. Now everybody can pick the cereal he likes best. For Kellogg's Variety is that grand variety carton holding 10 separate packages with generous portions of 6 favorite Kellogg cereals. They stay crispy fresh. You just open packages as you need them, so there's no waste. Today, get Kellogg's Variety, the package that makes breakfast fun. This is the American Broadcasting Company.